we have made it to our last video for this term. It was a journey, it was an experience, it was something that we will not have to do again until next term. So enjoy that. This video is a special video. This is a video where I don't teach you, you teach. Now, all of the organ systems that we've looked at, this slide is not really necessary. All of the organisms that we have looked at, they are in direct contact with the external world. They're in contact with the world that our skin experiences, but the difference is that these are organ systems which take stuff from that world and put it into our bodies. Because of this, the health of these organ systems is directly affected by various changing factors. Abundance of high-fat food, limited exercise, carcinogens, damage, whether it's physical damage or whatever it is. The diseases that result from our behaviours and choices are called lifestyle diseases. Now, on the next slide, you be the teacher. Follow the link. I've already got it up. So, what we're going to be looking at, and I'm just going to zoom in a bit here, so this is where you need to focus on the screen particularly. The task itself is designed to allow you to become experts in one specific lifestyle disease and then teach the class about this disease. You start as the expert, you send out, you disseminate this information, and then you become the expert of everybody else's disease. By doing this, you'll develop a deep understanding of the lifestyle disease you have chosen. You will learn valuable communication skills, and you will learn about another disease, several other diseases in fact. The task itself, you will complete this task over the course of a whole week, so you will have all of what should be week 8 to do this, all going well apart from our dissection, where we'll have 2 lessons in class to prepare, the remaining 3 lessons to presentation of the lessons. Now, we're going to do our presentations in week 9. You divide into groups of no less than 3. So no less than 3 means 3 or more, not 3 or less. In consultation with your group, choose any lifestyle disease that affects an organ system of the human body, and I should add the caveat in there that we have looked at. You will need to research the following major factors of the disease, being sure to include as much data and statistics as possible. Why, you ask? This is science. This isn't English where you can write an opinion piece. This is science. You must have data to back up your assertions. So you need to look at what organ system it affects. If it's several, wonderful. Include all of those too. The lifestyle choices that lead to its development. Now, I'm not suggesting that you choose smoking. In fact, smoking is a reasonably boring one. But if you were to choose smoking, the organ system that it affects, lungs, cardiovascular system, they're the 2 main ones that I can think of off the top of my head. The lifestyle choice was smoking. How it causes disease in the organ system, what it actually does, and what the prognosis for sufferers is. Now, you're looking at a specific disease, so you don't look at the lifestyle choice smoking and look at all of the diseases that relate to it. You pick the disease and then the lifestyle choice, you describe the lifestyle choice around that. So if I were doing smoking, I would be looking at, say, emphysema. And I would talk about how emphysema affects the lungs, how it's effectively a breakdown of the walls in the alveoli, and blah, 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 blah. What treatments are currently available, if there are any, their success and how they reduce disease in the organ system. If there aren't any treatments, tell me why. Why can we not cure this? Why can we not treat this? Well, research is currently being completed. Recent research on developing new treatments for this disease and how far away they are from being available to sufferers. You will then need to organise your research into a no longer than 10-minute lesson. Now, I should say it shouldn't be any shorter than 10 minutes either, so it should be 10 minutes. Using any multimedia program of your choice, PowerPoint, Prezi, or website, don't really mind. You should include as many images, as many diagrams as possible to ensure that, but you need to ensure that you actually have an important role, the pictures have an important role in your lesson. They're not just there to be pretty. Alright, there is no marks for this. I will judge you, but it'll only be a judgment based on my assessment of you as a person, not as your assessment of as a student. So there's no marks associated with this whatsoever. You have a full week to complete it, so week 8, you'll be working through it. Week 9, we'll be presenting. Remember, week 9 is our revision week as well, all the way up to week 10, so we've got so much time to get as much research, as much information as you possibly can. That's the end of our videos here at Lemons. Well done for making it this far.